Okay, so hi, I'm Carol,
I'm Katie.
and we are
Skirt Strategies.
Hot Flash.
A 10-step program to your leadership improvement.
There.
Actually, it's a lifelong learning to your leadership improvement. And this is this month's Hot Flash video, which is a special topic, one we love, called our intuition model.
Your EQ.
Your EQ, it has an incredible amount of EQ inferred in it, but let me just kind of set the picture.
Mm-hmm.
When you and I first started pulling together all of our years and years of experience as women in leadership, educating, experiencing as an entrepreneur, a second career for me, one of the things we did is we decided that it would be great if we had women's leadership skills kind of in a package in a way so that women could approach it and know what areas they might want to work on.
And look at their, yes.
They could assess strengths and areas of need. They could just work on strengths if they want, because I know a lot of people have that philosophy of leverage your strengths, don't worry about your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
But we put it into a model that we call the intuition model.
Yes.
And we gave it some really pretty colors. It has a palette.
And she's a gorgeous model.
And she's a gorgeous model. We'll have to give her a face sooner or later.
Yeah, she doesn't have a face now, she
But
just
it
has
has
writing.
It has 4 areas because as our viewers I'm sure know, because they're experts at women in leadership or getting there, that we have situations that we're in, and we either read those situations, because we're very good at sensing as women, aren't we?
Right, yes.
I'm sensing that you agree with me. Or we're acting on those situations. Or we're sensing people, which I know there's a lot of overlap here because people are involved in situations, but just a little bit different. We're sensing people, undercurrents, behaviors, emotions,
Right.
or we're acting a lot, interacting with people. So that's where our intuition model kind of leads us, and we pull together a handful, 16 of interactive leadership skills.
16 feminine.
We'll be talking about communication next week again.
Feminine characteristics and feminine leadership characteristics that really, these are the things we do well. Men do them too, but we do them very well. And it's just places we can go to and talk about.
Yeah.
And build and develop.
So based on research, including Katie's hands-on research, but also based on laboratory,
yes,
the real scientific stuff that people with small glasses go out and find, we know that these are natural skills for women.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought we'd present them with you this month.
For them.
For them.
Present them.
For you.
With you.
What did I say?
With you.
Okay, reading others, acting with others, reading situations, and acting on situations. Interestingly enough,
Yes.
EQ, which is emotional quotient.
Right.
If you don't know what EQ is to emotion and sensing, as IQ is to intelligence and what you've learned.
Right.
We know, statistically speaking, that to be effective as a leader, you do have to have a manageable minimum level of IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's kind of obvious.
Right.
Beyond that, everything.
Is.
I shouldn't use absolutes, but almost everything is EQ.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, women happen to be better at EQ naturally. You can learn it, you can always get better, but naturally women are better at it than men. The 4 areas of EQ, as identified by Goleman, who's the guy that coined the phrase, and his book is what we're going to talk about a lot this month, which is Primal Leadership. Love that book, Primal Leadership. Goleman's one of the 3 authors.
So just to put a little plug in here, the book of the month for our club, the members at Skirt Strategies, is going to be
Primal
Leadership.
Leadership.
by...
Great book by Goleman. He's got 2 other authors. I'm sorry I can't rattle off their names right now, but Goleman is really the primary contributor because he is the, I'll label him myself, the grandfather of EQ.
So it'll be interesting.
Okay,
Join us.
and the areas of EQ,
Yes.
many people have done some training in this, but it's not quite as much in training as hands-on skills are, or conflict management skills, or listening skills. EQ looks at 4 areas of the ways that we interact with the world. Relationship management, and as I say these, think about how good women are at these.
Right, right.
Relationship management, self-management, social awareness,
Yes.
and self-awareness.
Duh.
And can you
But
hear?
We're much better at all of those things.
We're
naturally.
we're naturally better.
good at those things.
Not that men aren't good at some things, but we're really just in a natural position to excel. So when you have self-confidence issues, think about how you can draw from what's natural for you and bring it to the surface, and you're probably going to be very successful
Yes.
if you just use those natural skills. We won't go into now, because we do this in a lot of our webinars, what happens with women in leadership positions when we compromise those natural strengths. Because in a traditional work environment, don't people kind of look at you, if you're
True.
empathetic, they think, that doesn't belong at work,
Right.
that we need to change that thinking.
Right, and that is kind of what we're about here at Skirt Strategies, is that the thinking in corporate boardrooms and corporations and all of these places needs to change a little bit, because it's not, a male skill set is fabulous, but it's not complete. And without a complete skill set with men and women in a workforce, you really don't get everything you need. And the research is showing more and more that businesses with women at the top
Yes, are performing better.
They're performing better. Profit,
Yep.
everything goes up
Yep,
if you
it's a
have
good
women
thing.
at the top. And it's not to say men shouldn't be at the top too, but let's do it together.
Yep.
We really do have complementary skills.
So those of you that are subscribed monthly members will be getting in your Monday morning detox, which is your Monday morning focus for the week, where you set an intent, identify what you want to work on. This whole month it will be about the intuition model, various parts of it. We'll task you a little bit with some areas here and there. It's just to keep you focused, and you that are subscribed members are dedicated to that lifelong learning and working on it. So we'll make sure that we have that in front of you pretty regularly this month.
We'll push you a little bit and have you read a great book,
Mhm.
from what I hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
great book.
Yeah.
And then we'll make sure that on the website it's clear as to where we have the intuition model. So any of you can go take a look at that model. Go to the Hot Flash tab, which is the central point for all of our content, including research and
Yes. Got some
reports.
great research reports on there. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say? Love this topic.
It is a great topic. So join us at skirtstrategies.com.
Okay, we love seeing you. We'll see you next month. Stay in touch with us online with the forums and the blog, Facebook at Skirt Strategies, and all kinds of other places. Just look for us. Just look.
We're out there.
We're out
You
on
can
the
find
street.
us.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.